Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. We're going to do a shadow reading. Taking the shadow bag and let's see what comes out. And we got Shadow Heart Reading, a message from Spirit. Another one. You are so loved. Spiritual energy. This is for the soul. Okay? This is going to be for the soul. All right. Let's pick a message from Spirit. This is going to be read at the end. We're doing a shadow reading and we got a shadow card that came out. Okay, so we're going to do a message from Spirit. Another message. Lovely. All right. We're going to pull from the deck. Shadow is what shadow does. We're working on shadow. So the spiritual energy, that's your soul. Okay, that's the life force system within your body. That's the soul's energy. Okay? So we're going to do a shadow reading regarding the soul's energy. All right. So we're going to pull from the deck. Shadow is what shadow does. And this is some traits. Could be random thoughts, rants, how the shadow operates. Okay? This is in regards to when people hate you for no reason. Okay? And the reason why most people hate is because they feel threatened by your potential. Rather than your actions, just who you are in general, how you handle your life. People can be jealous how you just get through all the ups and downs of life. You know, life is like a yo-yo, right? In the Matrix. Yes, it is. And so people can get jealous of that. Yeah. It's better to have loved and lost than to love a loser. Okay? So you could be experiencing a loss of a lover. And it's a true fact. You know, it's better to love and loss than to love someone who can't love you back. Right? So I'm picking up on... This is also not only just spiritual, because see, when we get hurt, when we have disappointments, when we have sorrow, when we experience all these things in life, it diminishes our spiritual energy. This is the life force system in the soul's energetic body. And everything gets affected, right? Not just your spiritual energy, your physical energy, and that is your nervous system within the body, your organs, your tissue, everything within the body that helps you function. Your emotional energy, the heart, especially your heart, your emotional energy. And most importantly, your mental energy, the mind, and where your focus is going because of the loss of, you know, whether it be losing a lover. I got a lover on the table. He could have been a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. And I'm picking up on an individual. I'm picking up on a lot of passion. You lead with a lot of passion. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you get a lot of hate from people. Just know that you're doing something right in your life. When you have fans, when like that, when you have a lot of haters, they hate you for no reason. Sometimes when people hate, it's because they don't know how to talk to you. They can't have conversations with you. So instead, they do the next best thing. They hate you. And that's just the way the shadow operates. Yeah. Yeah, you get a lot of hate. It's just jealousy. Just know that. Don't take it personal. Let it pass through you and outward. Don't store it in your mental energy or your mental energy, because then that's going to stay with you. Your spiritual energy is going to be affected by this. It'll be affected by all the projections around you. Okay? Remember, life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. So that's 90% of every day that gets added up that you're adding to your life. So if you lost, you have a breakup. I'm picking up on the love of a Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Those are really emotional signs. Although if they're in shadow, more dark, they can be the opposite. In Leo and Pisces, they have good relationships. They go well with each other for some reason. Leo and when they're operating, even Leo, when they're operating in a passionate, loving, and their emotional energy within the bodies are operating good in a but I'm picking up on the energies of the opposite, because this lover here is not operating from the heart space. So he operates in shadow. So I'm being called to pull from a special deck just to see and remember, the final message was, you are so loved. Okay? You are so loved. Yeah. He's deceitful. That's what's got you. Because he can't tell. He can't be honest with his emotions. He's a little deceitful. So let's pull from here for you. I'm gonna focus on you. I already know enough about that one, but just know that when something ends, especially a relationship, look at it like you are being protected. Remember, rejection is protection, especially in this case. Okay? Yeah, this one likes to play a lot of games. Very deceitful. Very deceitful. So it's better to have loved and lost than to love a loser. That is a shadow rant. Okay? Let's focus on you for a moment. We have enough about that one. I don't want to focus on that one. I want to focus on you because you have a lot of haters, which means you're a good person, because only good people will get a lot of haters. And we have a great opportunity awaits for you. You have good things coming, okay? But you gotta You got to let that go, which means you need to cut the cord. What do I mean by that? Well, whenever we have a lover and we give up our sacral chakra, the lower parts of our body, we form this energetic cord with them, and it's important to cut it. So, I want you to take some scissors, and I want you to write down on a piece of paper everything that this person has done to you that hurt you. I'm picking up on, as I stated, you can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, with that said, you work well with fire. Fire would be your element. I want you to write down everything that this person has done to abuse your emotional energy within your body. And then I want you to set it on fire. Okay? Also, I want you to sit quietly while you're setting it on fire, very carefully, I might add. And then I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and I want you to release it all out of your body. Okay? Don't store it in your heart. You're better than that. And then I want you to visualize him and you and your cord that you formed with him. And I want you to take some scissors and cut it. Visualizing you cutting that cord between you and him. Okay? That's what I want you to do. Because you need to let that go. You have great opportunities awaiting for you. Okay? You got good things coming, girl. Good things. Like I said, you could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or all of the above. There could be, because there's many, many energies out there. So, if you resonate, and this is your reading. Okay? Remember, your life is a canvas. Create what you want, not what others see. Okay? You got too many people in your business. Too many haters out there. That's what I'm picking up on. Too many. All right. We're going to pick a message from Higher Beings of Light messages. These are messages that I received and I share on my channel. When I was going through my healing journey of cleaning out the inner psyche. Okay? And that's what we're going to do here. So I'm going to pick some sentences for you to write. And you can also burn if you want. Or you can keep them in your shadow journal. And you can always go back and reflect. And see how much you've changed when you get that same question. Because the beauty about the shadow prompts is you can use them over and over. And you will not get the same answer. Because your inner psyche, the mind and the heart, is like an onion. And you have to peel it. There's many layers. Okay? Alright, so let's get 2 messages for you. You got a great opportunity that comes for you as soon as you cut the cord. Okay? As soon as you burn all the energy of this lover and cut the cords and say, I release this, whatever his name is, from my energy, and cut. Get you some scissors and cut, and imagine, okay? That's energy. Then he'll receive his karma because you're a good person. All right. But if you hang on to him, he's not going to receive his karma. You're going to block your blessings, and you have something great coming on the horizon. Okay? We'll even choose some numbers and get some dates for you. Like I said, you could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can be all of them. There's many of you out there. But this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Distorted. Okay? Restore harmony between your spiritual life, work, and personal desires. Okay? We have to be balanced. Everything has to balance. Your physical energy, your emotional energy, your mental energy, and your spiritual energy within your body. Okay? Has to balance. Your physical energy is your whole body. Everything that's in your body, your heart, your liver, your kidney, everything gets affected. Everything's energy. Okay? We're going to pull one more. And I also have at the top of the deck, hater. And that's what I was seeing in the beginning of the reading. And it was right there at the top of the deck of this dark fixation deck, shadow. Alright, so I'm going to leave that at the top for you. And know that you have haters. So you can adjust your life. You know, and the way you can spot your haters, pay attention to your body and your mind when you're with them. Are they giving you backhanded compliments? Are they making you feel a little unworthy when you have good things happening in your life? Get rid of them. Okay? Make conscious connections with your heart center. Union with your inner light. So you got to go within. Okay? Work with fire, because you are an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have a lot of passion, creativity. You have a lot going for you, and you have something coming in. That's what I'm picking up on. And we can go more in depth on what's coming in for you. But I don't want the reading to be too long, only because I want to my readings to be viewed. Sometimes, you know, people don't like long videos. But let's make this interesting enough, right? Let's see when this is happening. Okay, Holy Spirit. We're going to choose some numbers. Ooh. Yeah. Hold on one moment. Get my deck. All right. Let's see. Let's focus on this. The opportunities. Let's focus on the opportunities. What's coming in, Spirit? It's coming in. Alright. We're going to choose some numbers. Let's see what's coming in for you. When? Spirit, Holy Spirit, when? We're focusing on a great opportunity awaits. You might even know what that is already. And it's just waiting. It's in the works. I'm hearing it. Right. We got 36, 39, and 46. Something's coming in October. Maybe you're going to be finishing school and opportunity's going to wait. Is coming in. December. October 10th. Could be your birthday, but something good is coming in. Later on in the in this year. October 10th or December 10th. Pay attention to those dates. But a great opportunity is coming in for you. And it could be later in the month because you need to take care of this. You need to let that go. Okay? You need to let that go. Yeah. You need to let that go. Accept yourself for who you are. And be grateful where you are right now, regardless of what's happening. Because you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Strong Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius on the table. So October 10th and December 10th. You got some good things happening for you. It can come in as early as June and September. So you could be graduating from college. You could be graduating. Ooh, yeah, you got something good. It's gonna be. It's something that you worked hard. You're working hard for, even right now. This is the affirmation you need to say. I am full of energy and vitality at every age. I am healthy. Do not let this affect you. Okay? That's something you need to say because you operate in your heart space. Like you're letting a lot of things collect there. And your spiritual energy is being affected by it. I'm being called to pull one more. All of my relationships are now loving and harmonious. That's what you're going to bring in for yourself. Like friends, family. You got a lot of haters. Keep going. You're doing everything right. Yeah, when I come across like that, you're doing everything right. Everything. Live in alignment with your truth, not anyone else's. Okay? Live in alignment with your truth, no one else's. No friends, no family, no co-workers. I'm picking up on a lot of haters. But not only that, you're strong-minded. You're in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you're in shadow. You need to work on your shadow so that you stop listening to other people. Go within yourself. Restore harmony between your spiritual life, your work life, and your personal desires. Keep everybody out. Okay? A great opportunity awaits you. Get this out. Get this lover out. Because it's going to block your blessings. We're cleaning out the shadow, the inner psyche prompts. I'm going to pull some inner psyche prompts for you. I want you to put them in your journal, your shadow journal, or go out when you're going to blow up all the memories from this toxic lover here. You can also burn what you write down on the paper if you don't want to keep it and reflect, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, give us an inner psyche prompt for this beautiful person. When was the last time you felt jealous? What did you fear might happen and why? Okay? I'm putting it over that lover because I'm not picking up on a jealous person. He's just making you jealous because you gave up the cookie. Okay? Next time, take time. Give yourself 90 days because these types of lovers expose themselves within 90 days and you don't give up yourself, so you're not going to be emotionally entangled energetically. Okay? All right. And that goes for all of you women and men out there. Give yourself 90 days to really get to know a person. Do you value yourself? When we don't value ourselves enough, we end up with toxic people. Okay? I'm not going to cover up your great opportunity awaits, but those are two questions. This one has a 3-part question. And the first one is, when was the last time you felt jealous? And I guarantee you it's going to be pertained to him. What did you fear might happen? And then why? 3-part question. And this is for you. Do you value yourself? So that you can have an understanding how you're operating and where you're allowing this type of toxic person to come in and deceive you. Do not look outside yourself. Go within to receive all your answers. Sit quietly. Like I said, burn it. We're going to get the final message from Spirit and see how much it relates to this reading. All right, Spirit. And this is for the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Heal through self-acceptance. And that is the final message from Spirit. I hope this resonates with either an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Switch if it needs to be switched. If you resonated with the birth dates, this could also be for you. Okay? October is what? Scorpio, Libra, right? December, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So, and then the 10th. So, it could be maybe the day that you met this person, or maybe it's the day that you were born, or the hour you were born. Take it how it resonates and put it where it belongs. Because energy is just energy. And when you pick it up, there's just a lot of energy to read. All right, so remember, life is 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you react to it. Take care of your mind and your heart, because everything flows from there. Thank you for spending time with me and staying till the end of this shadow reading. And this was the heart reading. Please like, subscribe, and thank you.